Everybody watching?
Yeah, so this is losers quarters right now.
Yes,
yeah.
losers quarters. Loser will take 5th place.
Yeah.
Two-way tie for 5th and 7th, and then losers semifinals will be 4th place, and you know how the rest goes.
Yeah, there it goes. So right now we're doing Game & Watch Hammer for ports. ESAM and MVD with their newfound camping potential.
Yep, the reason that players do this Game & Watch for ports thing is because in Brawl, the higher your player port number is, the better chances, or not even better chances, but the better advantage you have when being hit in a grab situation. If two characters are, one character is grabbing another and then a third party inflicts damage, the player with the port number closer to 4 will be the one who does not receive knockback. You'll still take damage.
They'll all take the damage, but only one player will take the knockback.
Right, and that's why you want to be player 4. The rule set is orchestrated so one team is player 1 and player 4, and the other is player 2 and player 3.
Right. So it's relatively balanced.
Right, yes, it balances out.
Both players of one team will have advantage over the other and have disadvantage to the other. So
right.
It balances itself out. It's mostly pretty neutral.
And players will throw Game & Watch's Judgment Hammer. Whoever gets the higher number, it's luck-based, so it's basically a coin flip.
Yeah.
Player who gets the higher number will get to choose, and usually if you win, you will go for the player 1 and player 4.
Just to have that player 4 advantage, you can utilize it in a couple of ways. Give at least one player immunity to any situations that you want them to avoid. Right.
When player 4 is holding either of the partners on the opposing team, then player 1 will be able to hit them with impunity, or at least lower risk of killing their partner.
Yeah. Now, one thing is, because of this knowledge being publicly accessible due to the fact that it's often utilized in doubles, a lot of people overlook all the advantages of Port 1. So for you guys watching at home, know that Port 1 is most often, unless you're fighting, say, maybe a snake or a character with explosives that can hit you in a grab situation, Port 1 is often the better port. It has a lot of advantages. If you have Port 1, you're going to have that advantage when it comes to if two players simultaneously reach the ledge. The player with port 1 will grab the ledge first. If two players simultaneously...
at the same frame only.
Only
on
the same frame. Exactly, at the same frame.
Which is very rare, but still comes into play.
If two players simultaneously grab each other, the one with port 1 will be the one to connect the grab. So there's a lot of advantages to port 1. Of course, you rarely have situations where two players execute something and it happens on the exact same frame and there's an advantage to be had. But it's just worth knowing that for the same reason a lot of people favor port 4 in doubles, in singles I favor the lower port.
Yes, definitely some important nuances of the game. You have to have some sort of algorithm for the game to determine who gets what on the same frame. So they do it by player port.
All right, and it looks like our button check is done. Pause is now off, and striking shall commence.
Yep. And both of these teams kind of benefit from the same stages, but I think the large flat stages benefit the red team much, much more.
We have the classic agreement to Smashville, and a very wise dash grab onto MJG by MVD. That's going to get confusing. He knew that MJG would be fearing that F-tilt, so he instantly went for the dash grab, gets 2 down throws, and MJG is already at 66% from the pressure that MVD is providing. Meanwhile, on the other side of the stage, you have FOW facing off against ESAM. FOW coming out the better of it for the time being.
Oh, FOW going for a little trick on MVD's shield, just trying to land and grab him, but lands facing the wrong way and actually doesn't get anything off of it. Oh, good tornado by FOW as MJG sits there waiting to throw a projectile to cover him. One of the greatest parts about being Mennonite, teaming with a character who can throw something from just all the way across the screen and protect you. Oh, charges up that arrow for some awesome shield pressure.
FOW, running into an up tilt. Still applying a lot of pressure, though. I'm looking for a mock tornado sweep here. Oh, he actually lands the glide attack. I was not expecting the glide attack to connect on ESAM, but he was feeling a lot of pressure.
Wow, MJG, the sniper, just holding that bow, waiting for the right opportunity to release.
Right now, all players at 3 stocks and high percent. No one's dying. Wow. Everybody
just holding on.
Super great DI all around. Even now, they're still going blow for blow. This match is absolutely fearsome. These players are brutal right now. And finally, ESAM drops his stock to a glide attack, and MVD answers right back. Excuse me, MVD answers right back.
FOW taking and immediately losing a stock. Really just making this an interesting game. 5 stocks apiece, super high percentages on the heavier characters of each team.
Nice spot dodge there by MVD, allowing the arrow to hit MJG's partner.
It's so confusing. MVD and MJG.
Yeah.
It's hard not to trip over that. And now MVD just way up in the sky, recovering high and patiently, knowing that ESAM can try to cover him in case any danger goes his way.
Meta Knight not really seeming to have garnered any advantages by being Meta Knight in this very projectile-based match.
Now Pikachu strapped with an explosive vest, just waiting for that to transfer onto someone on the green team so MVD can detonate it.
And there it is. However, MJG is not having any of that.
Up throw, okay. That bomb kind of interrupted their little thing going on there. MJG just sitting back and sniping. I can't help but think he could actually prosper from going in a little bit more, you know, more actively protecting FOW.
I think he just wanted to hold on to that stock for as long as he could, and to be honest, it paid off.
It really did pay off.
ESAM, I mean, these players were all showing that they were being very resilient, and finally the stocks come off. But ESAM has now lost his second stock, and MJG's at 10%. So I think his camping strategy is working out pretty well. And it looks like ESAM and MVD are not waiting to game 2 to adapt. They're going to start the camping immediately. We see the grenades and the thunder jolts come out right away.
Definitely switching up the strategy on the fly. The mark of a great team. Mark of great players.
For sure. Snake trying to find his bearings. I'm a little surprised ESAM didn't just jump away and quick attack MJG.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he glided with up B off the stage, so he was hovering up a bit to see if he might get saved by a projectile, but once he saw there wasn't any of it, he decided to forfeit the stock, move on to the next one, and now he's applying lots of pressure to Snake. That could be the Gimp here. He catches ESAM.
Almost got ESAM too, yeah.
He sacrificed his Gimp on Snake to stop ESAM from saving him.
Now smart by FOW, just backing off a little bit, showing a lot of that Pikachu matchup knowledge from his buddy Z. He doesn't want to land in that huge knockback hitbox of Pikachu's down B on the ground. You saw him just back off slightly instead of foolishly air dodging in and dying very early. MJG down to his last stock. It's looking good for the red team, but not too good. They can't be too comfortable with Pikachu and Snake both very high % right now.
Great recovery by ESAM, going underneath the stage, getting himself out of a bad situation beneath that really high %. He knew it was not yet his time, but this might be it. He's going to have to share that stock, and MVD is going to have to hold on while he sees if ESAM can execute a comeback recovery. Right now, MJG at only 19% is going to be very dire, but he manages to take out FOW and get himself a clean game.
That was incredible. I was just about to scream in favor of the green, I'm sorry, in the red team, and then FOW goes out as well.
He's up by 40% only, but he does have the pressure in the stage control, and he's managing to convert it into a greater advantage.
Oh,
ESAM
MJG,
does not
so
seem
pensive.
to know how to approach this matchup. I favor Toon Link here. That disjointed sword and comparable mobility with the comparable camping game.
And with the 65% lead.
For sure.
Oh, throwing that boomerang, just trying to cover himself. Being that it is a boomerang, it will cover you on the way back, which is, you know, very, very big for a lot of Toon Link players.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's off the stage.
Oh,
ESAM.
Oh my God.
ESAM with the most clutch Gimp of all time.
Oh my God. That's a Pikachu, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Why do you think Team Rocket wants him so bad, man?
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
Yo, put that guy back in his Master Ball. What's going on?
Yo, he doesn't need a Pokeball, dog.
That ain't Ash.
Ash has grown a lot. Ash has grown up quite a bit. He aged well, though.
Let's go, Florida. And we hop right back into it. Green team is not satisfied with that result. Game 2, back to Smash Bros. And we're hopping right back into it. ESAM, the most clutch player of all time.
Of all time. Oh, FOW with the tornado.
He said, MJG, I'm going to let you finish, but you're going to have to hold this edge right quick. And I don't mean in the way that's letting you recover.
Yo, FOW and MJG, I'm really happy for you, and I'm going to let you finish. But ESAM is the most clutch player of all time.
And right now, he's continuing to prove it. 38% in this next game. MJG is taking a little bit of harassment there by that Mach Tornado.
Yeah, green team has taken a beating, but they are definitely capable of bringing this back. It's only a matter of, 10-20%. Now quite a bit more than that, but still, they're holding on. Oh, MVD off the stage. Wow, great reverse shuttle loop by FOW, but MVD was keen to it and he footstooled to safety.
Now that thunder was really good for MVD. I mean, yeah, MVD. No,
MVD.
Yes. Oh my God, this is difficult.
For MDVA.
Because it knocked him higher to give him a high recovery, which he needed to get out of FOW's traps.
Oh, MJG taking out both FOW and MVD there. And staying alive. That up smash not quite enough to do it. Oh, FOW with a little up air string. Nice super armor right through the tornado. Snake Cypher, so useful with that super armor to avoid hits that do less than 7.2% damage.
Very surprised that when FOW got that double tornado on his partner, MJG decided to shield there.
Oh, ESAM all the way up there, sitting at 136%, still on his first stock. Oh, commentator's curse to the max though. No, FOW with a really overzealous
ESAM knew he went for that ledge, but he fell a little bit too late.
That would have been humongous for the red team.
That would have been game. I don't think that green team would have been able to recover from that type of momentum carry.
Now, green team looking good this game, but you never know. ESAM made the most clutch play that I've ever seen, probably.
Great zoning neutral airs and great crawling out of that grenade situation. ESAM managing to find himself all the sweet spots not to get hit by these explosives. He does manage to take 77% on his second stock, though, and we got ourselves a green team lead here. So they're definitely trying to find the revenge from the previous game.
And now the red team just trying to extend that lead, trying to hold on to that 1-0 set lead. Once this goes to game 3, you know, they will have their counter pick, but still, your back is to the ropes when it's game 3, especially in losers. Oh, and Toonlink going at a 90%.
As you were mentioning earlier, those early vertical KOs, especially against these two lightweight characters.
Right, well, Toonlink is deceptively heavy, but still not heavy by any means.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, and here we have Ash, Solid Snake, Ketchum. Just trying to hold on to that second stock. Recovers super high to avoid pressure.
Great down smash by FOW to close out that stock, but then it'll be answered right back by MVD, getting up tilted by Snake.
And now this is just about dead even. As soon as Snake loses his second stock, oh, ESAM throwing him away. He's like, nah, bro, you got it. I got this one for you. Just stay safe, Ash. Wow, some expert strings by ESAM, tacking on that up air to nair, something like 20 damage for that.
Right now, Meta Knight's looking like a horde of sparrows coming after this Pikachu and this Snake. So can we see a Thunderbolt take out the green team?
Oh, that grenade getting MVD out of jail for free there, sending him and FOW away instead of giving FOW a juggle opportunity. Oh, MVD with the turnaround forward smash. Definitely wanted forward tilt there.
Tons of damage there.
Oh, you saw him trying to save from the tornado with neutral air. Just a bit too flashy. Oh,
that's ESAM's stock. FOW returns the favor. He said, all right, you think you can get my Toonlink? Let me teach you what Meta Knight's all about. And just like that, it looks like we got our Trinity Forces equipped, because tons of damage is coming the way of Snake right now.
And it looks like we're going to be going to a game 3 unless MVD manages to pull some heroic stuff. Both Meta Knight and Toonlink could die to a C4, so maybe he's going to plant that on the platform, wait to, UPS shipping that over while they're camping on the left side of the stage. But Snake is not well equipped to approach these characters. They are just like an impenetrable wall right now. Projectiles, swords, tornadoes. A lot for one man to deal with. Wondering where the rest of Ash's Pokemon team is right now.
Yeah.
Charizard
God.
Hard. Oh my God! That was incredible!
Who does that? Oh my God!
And
it looks
MVD! Oh my God!
MVD!
Red team showing it
after.
Yo!
What's going on?
Clutch tournaments, MVD!
Florida's too much.
Oh my God! Florida is too real. That was insane, dog. That was insane.
He jumps in with a forward air, takes out FOW.
How do you even do that?
Gets the read and gets the up tilt for the game, following in ESAM's footsteps. The game.
That was an insane finish.
After I've never seen a set like this. This is ridiculous, and they advance to the.
Oh my God! That one is going to go down in history. They advance to losers semis. Guaranteed 4th place for ESAM and MVD now.
Taking out FOW and MJG.
Holy hell, man.
A very, very impressive showing, I might add. I mean, I thought they had that game too. It was right there waiting for them.
ESAM and MVD taking us for a ride.
Florida just showing that they are the doubles champions right now.
Yes, Florida is really.
I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. I'm a little bit afraid for anti-ally EDG and Nairo, because these are teams, like the Floridian teams, are capable of showing some very powerful stuff.
Yes, and a real heartbreaker here. We're going to have one of these Floridian teams going home in losers semifinals if